To be a Rebel. We're excited about this first win coming out to ASU. It's kind of a little surreal where ASU came to us last year and now we're here, but I felt like we got a great pitch ball game with Caitlin Lee, and of course kind of Abby took over at the plate a little bit, and Kylan kind of set the table for what she does year in and year out. So I'm excited about moving on. You always have to win that first one. So the first one's always the most important one, so you don't have to battle out a loser's bracket early, but proud of what these girls have done.
Abby, any jitters going in as a freshman? Not many games started, and
not really. I mean, before, I felt really prepared for this weekend just because our coaches give us a great plan to go up with at the plate, and with the pitch changes, we had a lot of communication between coach and player, and so I felt really prepared. So not really much jitters, and I feel like that's why we produced the way we did.
As the game went on, though, especially if you get an early double, good swing, feel your confidence growing as you went on each at bat?
I definitely did, just because, getting that initial hit, it's always good to know for the hitter standpoint that you can do this and that you're in control because you have the bat. So definitely starting off with a hit was good.
Coach, talk a little bit about the offense. It seemed like you guys put the pressure on them, took advantage of some miscues with Long Beach. Talk a little bit about some of the adjustments you made from the start of the game to the end of the game, particularly when you scored more of the runs at the end, and of course the big inning at the end.
Well, we knew coming in that with it being hot and the infield potentially going to be really, really hard, we knew our slappers had an opportunity to be successful and kind of play into our game, kind of our strategy. And so we got a couple girls on. We just couldn't score them early on. I think really that double by Abby really kind of set the tone for us to continue to score. And then, Kylan got on. We got a couple people here and there. Of course, the big home run kind of separated a little bit, and then we just continue that hitting barrage late in the ball game. And just proud of our girls and sticking to the game plan. We game planned for Mesa coming in, knocked her out early, and really didn't have a lot on Flores. We didn't have a lot of video on her. With Long Beach being a mid-major, we don't get a lot back by us with video. So, just scratching and clawing, trying to get a good scouting report. So we didn't have a lot, but we just kind of moved some in-game adjustments, moved up in the plate. She kind of threw that ball down and away, and we made those adjustments early, moved up in the box, and I think that helped us become successful. And I think that's why Abby hit that towering home run. Like she said, talking with the coaches and really just kind of strategizing what we were going to do with a new pitcher coming in. And then, of course, the second one, we had some video. The third one, we had some video on, and she got exactly the pitch that we thought that she was going to throw in that situation.
Coach, can you talk about choosing Abby to be your GP? She didn't have a lot of starts, but here at the SEC tournament, and now you put her in, and she delivered today.
Well, I'll tell you, Abby is probably one of the hardest workers when it comes to offense. We lost Abby from a defensive standpoint early on in the year. She tore her labrum a few days before the season. And so she was relinquished to just hitting. So she spent a lot of time in the cage. And she went through her growing pains as a freshman. And I'm sure she would probably admit to it, but I'm telling you, this kid works hard in the cage. She asks questions. She's a student of the game. She's a cage rat. And success paid off in a big stage, and we're proud of what she was able to do for the program.
Any more questions? Caitlin, kind of old hat for you, getting out there in an NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I've definitely missed it. I think that we thrive for this. Ole Miss loves this, so I know it's a wonderful opportunity to get the ball, and I'm super happy that I get the chance to continue to prolong my career when it comes to having a Rebels jersey on my back. So I'm super excited to be here.
You got the early deficit, but you worked out of that situation. Did you feel all along that your team was going to have your back?
Oh yeah, absolutely. My team, we may have had our ups and downs this year, but I wouldn't want it to be. I wouldn't want to be with any other team. They work hard for me, and it may not come out in our favor all the time, but we work hard on our mistakes, and I think that we've kind of got pushed in the situation of big innings a lot this season. So we kind of did our best to, when it kind of did unfold, to kind of other people taking over and not letting it to continue to unfold. I think that's been our problem a lot of the year, but today we didn't let it. Like, that was what me and my catcher Autumn just kept saying. Like, it was the one big inning, but it was only one run. Like, that's better than we normally do with our one big inning. So.
I think what Caitlin's been able to do over the course of her career has been pretty remarkable. And, we've asked her to do a lot, and she's really battled. But that kid down at the end, Kylan Becker, 3 for 3, 2 runs scored. She literally set the table for our offense tonight. And if it wasn't for what she was able to do and really put the pressure on that defense, and that's what she does. There's a reason why she's playing for Team USA this summer. She's kind of had a little bit of ups and downs, but over the last couple of weeks, she's really starting to come into her own. And boy, what a great time to be able to have her kind of playing at the top of her game right now. 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, setting the table for Abby and the rest of the team. So I'm proud of what she was able to do for us at the top.
Fresh start for you kind of this season. Good season, but maybe not as good as last year. But here we come to the playoffs, and here you are producing.
Yeah, it's a new time of the year, so you kind of start at 0, and it's just, now it's kind of just getting on base so our team can win. It's not about stats anymore. It's not about making honors or anything like that. It's literally just get on base, score, win games so that we can just keep playing.
You won't meet a more competitive person than Kylan Becker, so postseason is where it's at for her.
I don't know, between these two right here,
The two
it's
of
pretty
them.
intense around
Yes.
our place.
Yeah.
Personal competition.
Yes. Inner squads, yes.
All the time.
I think
All
she
the
gets
time.
mad when
Volleyball,
she
yeah.
gets on base, and she gets mad when
All
she
the
beats her. So
All the time. It's just, God, she just adjusts to everything. Screwball, backdoor, curveball. It's just aggravating.
I have one